Hello, this is Candace with MySpocklife.com. Thank you for joining our Good Book series. Today's good book is Heavy by Keise Laymon. You know, when I started this book, I thought it was just about being a black male and about being a person who was overweight. I did not realize how difficult this book would be for me to read and ultimately enlightening. You know, it brought to mind again the fact that as a person of color in the United States, all of our journeys are different. And we have to remember that, when we meet people and we interact with them. Some of the things that I read in this author's book just really hurt me. The sexual abuse that he witnessed and probably even experienced but did not have the courage to talk about, and how that's so prevalent in the homes of many people, and people grow up and become adults and enter into relationships without even acknowledging or working through those difficulties. The habits that he learned as a child, his eating habits, and how they have lasted with him all his life. How he felt his happiest when he went from the extreme of non-healthy eating to not eating at all, but losing lots of weight. And it was still, he was suffering with the same problem, but it just took a different form in his life. And the problem still, he had to work through those issues. There were a few things that he said that I totally agree with. One was that, he grew up in a single family home and he did see his dad on occasion, but he said he never felt like it was important for him to have a dad living in his home because, he knew that he was going to be okay. He never felt he needed him in his house or another man in the house to show him how to be a loving man, because there was going to be some American man present in his life that was going to teach him how to be an American man. And I feel very strongly that that's the case in so many of our homes. And whether the father is there or not, we will learn what we need to learn from the people we need to learn it from, whether they are family members or just people in our circle. I like the way that he had such a good bond with his mom. Okay, their relationship is not perfect, but they are communicating, and that I appreciate. I appreciate that he is trying to encourage her to be a better person through his writing and also through the life that he is living. And one thing that I still don't understand, because I don't feel like I've ever done it myself, but it could be that I didn't grow up as a person of color in the Deep South, but how so much of his work, and he admits it, so many things that he did was, in essence, asking people who were not of color to change and to be better people and to accept him for the way that he was. And I'm sorry that people have to go through that and feel the need to apologize or ask others to be different instead of accepting and embracing who we are and our own distinct journeys. It's a tough read, but I think it's something that we should. Tough books are things that we should read because it gives us perspective in our lives, perspectives in the lives of others, so that we can understand them even though we may not choose to live among them. So please pick up a good book. Pick up a good book. Commit to reading at least 15 minutes of a good book daily. I am a life coach. That is the work that I do. However, if you don't feel the need for a life coach, in order to understand and to become a better person, a good book is always an answer. So, thank you for watching. Remember to subscribe, follow us on Instagram, and tune in again for another good book.